Welcome back to Manchester. Well, obviously we have some time in hand, so we can see what's happening over the pond. In America, they're hailing the heavyweight Mike Tyson as a future world champion. That view is based on the way the young man from New York has demolished his first 19 opponents well inside the distance. Well, earlier this month, he stepped up in class and he was taken the distance by the very experienced James Tillis. This week, in search of his 21st victory, he was looking to stop Mitch Blood Green at Madison Square Garden. Green represented a very stern test, enjoying a near 6-inch height advantage over the compact Tyson. Mike Tyson is just 19 years of age. He's 5'11 and a half, and he weighed 215 and a quarter pounds. Mitch Green, 10 years older than him, 6'5" his weight, and is 225, and he's 6 feet in height.
So it's the first look then. He almost rushes out for Mike Tyson in the black trunks against the 6'5" Mitchell Blood Green. I've seen boxing. He's a tough guy. He was a bit of a spoiler. So the 19-year-old, the big KO king and the hero of New York State, and really livened up the old Madison Square Garden for the big fights again. Taking the distance last time out, Mike Tyson, by James Quick Tillis. And this fellow Green is a smart boxer, takes a punch well. Only lost one on a split verdict to Trevor Berbick. Well, he really is a stocky one, isn't he, Mike Tyson? 5'11", the Marciano height. The referee doesn't say break, he keeps giving it, let it go, let him go. Oh, he works well inside, Tyson. He's trying to bring the head down a bit there, isn't he? Comparatively untested, of course, as he goes along, but you can't knock 20 wins, 19 of them stopped.
Very good, very good. Stop holding, come on, let it go. Okay, but let it go, let it go. Watch your head. You gotta work.
Yeah, we've got a good nagging referee, if nothing else. I imagine that the boxers are too involved to worry about all these instructions. But Mitchell Green's not a bad fighter early on, I tell you. I've seen him, he fades a little bit in long-distance fights. Not an easy one for Tyson, still a teenager. Well, the countdown then in the opening round, and really the crowd is so much on Tyson's side here. He has become a state hero. So that's the spoiling tactics that I'm sure we're going to see from Green. Almost an after bell shot there, and I don't think Green's too happy about that, neither would I be.
Relax. That's a good round. You gotta use your step a little bit more, but a real good round. That's where you're gonna come back punching like that. How you feel? Great. All right. Give me a little water. Little sip. Attaboy. There you go. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Let's have a look at some replay there. You can see he's always ducking and diving to get inside Tyson. That's what he's about. And they were good punches right on the bell.
Evening. You understand? When he get inside, tie his arms up. Tie him up when you get inside. Like this. You understand? Double the jab, straight right hand.
Keep that steady pressure. Keep it up.
Coming out for the second then. Scheduled for 10. So the referee, as I say, is really getting on to Green for every demeanour. All Green's really trying to do now is to keep this man off, rough him up, but use this extraordinary height, 6'5". Oh, and he's opening up with him now. What a good fight. And this is not a hand-picked job at all by the Tyson management. And it's a hard go in the second and a long way to go. Tyson used to stopping his opponents, 19 of them out of 20. Oh, good uppercuts there. He really has got the sort of Joe Frazier technique there. Banging away at the body, hoping to bring the head down. He'll do well if he can stop Mitchell Green. He's only lost the one decision, 116. Well, when these fellas at close quarters, they don't mess about, do they? Look at that one, nearly took his head off. Well, we've been reading a lot about Tyson. I'd actually only seen him in the gymnasium, but he is a really colourful character. The heavyweight division could do with this. And he's no little boy, is he, at 215? Mitchell Green at 16 stone or 225 is 10 pounds heavier. Oh, the uppercuts, he's got to watch for that, Green. While he's trying to hang on, Tyson's throwing those punches in.
Get on the outside and tie the man up when you get inside. Boxing. Tie the man up when you get inside. You ain't got to punch inside. Tie him up. You understand? Throw the 1-2 from the outside and tie him up. 1-2, tie him up. Don't fight him inside.
You don't have to fight him inside.
Tie him up. 1-2, jab and jab. Move this round. Move this round. When you get inside. Blood, stop fighting his fight. Move this round. Throw the 1-2 and tie him up.
All right.
You understand?
Hear me, Blood?
Blood.
That's something. Give me this snap.
Blood. Get him on the outside.
Hold it.
And when he get inside, tie him up.
How you feel? Okay, keep it up. Keep the pressure on. Just keep moving. Just keep moving like that. Stay right on him and keep punching on the inside. You're doing excellent, baby. Real good.
Let's go. Come on, Dale. Suck it up, big fella.
Into the third round then, and it's been all the roughing up stuff coming from the stocky Mike Tyson. And the more Green holds on, the more he tries to whack him around the waist. I think Mitchell Green's made up his mind that he's got to try and hold this fellow at close quarters. He's too strong for him. He's lighter, but he's strong inside. Well, I'm not surprised by the third that Green has started to hang on a bit more, because he opened up with Tyson in the first two rounds, but he got out-punched close in, and he is a notorious spoiler anyway. And I suppose with that much height and reach, you're trying to hang on inside to the little fella, and it gets a bit annoying, especially when you're being banged around the ribs like this. Midway through the third, scheduled for 10. And really the crowd signalling that they're enjoying every punch coming in from Tyson. Very big attraction now, certainly in the New York State. Well, if this is a learning fight for Tyson, it's going his way, because he won't meet many people that's going to spoil like this and hang on and have the height to do it and the strength. He's a well-built 16-stone Mitchell Green. He's not one of the fatter breeds of American heavyweights. Might just lack that bit of desire in the fight game, I'm told, Green. Only one loss of 16, can hardly be a bad fighter, but he doesn't have that hunger that some of the others appear to have. And there's no man hungrier for success than this fellow Tyson. And if the punches miss, the head comes forward as well. A touch of the old Rocky Marcianos and Fraziers about this fellow. So Green's trying to see that he can run, but he can't hide against Tyson.
Very good, very good, very good.
Keep the pressure up. Throw the punch a little more. Not working the body enough. You're doing excellent, but you can't lose.
He's holding it up.
I know he's holding. You keep the hand that's free, you just keep hunting it. Dig in, get mean, keep the meanness in there. Keep the meanness in there.
So replay there, you see he's always winding his way close in there. Just misses with the uppercut, which is just as well for Tyson. So now as he goes in there, the gum shield pops out and he tries to hit that as well as Tyson. Oh, well, yes, I wouldn't mind seeing that fight, the resurrection. Camacho knows what it's all about, and so does Chapo Rosario. So the face of a very determined, young and ambitious fighter, this, isn't it, Mike Tyson? We've had 3 rounds of Green saying, how do I hold this fellow off? The referee nagging the whole time. But the 5'11" Tyson steams in and takes away really all the height and weight advantage of Mitchell Blood Green.
Break. Come on, step back. Come on, step back. I said break.
Well, the referee really having a hard time there, saying step back, I said break. So in the Spanish-American there, I'm going to take the points away from you, says the referee. Well, I can't say I blame Mitchell Green for holding a bit, but he's overdoing it a bit now. Tell you what, that cameraman had better get out of the way, because if Tyson misses, he could cop for it.
Don't score. Don't score. Don't score. Don't score.
Notice how he gets back right on these heels there, Green. That's a bit unusual. He really digs them in when he's getting attacked like that.
Come on, step back. Come on, step behind this.
Tyson, I think, would welcome Green opening up with him a bit, because he's getting a bit fed up with being mauled around at close quarters like that. Not used to that. He likes him to stand and fight because that's his style.
Come on, let it go, let it go. Very good, very good. Come on, step back.
to shake himself out a bit there, Green, start using the ring and boxing a bit, because he's got a decent left-hand jab. I've seen him in previous fights, outpointing Purcell Davis in Atlanta. Yeah, there it is. You see, when he uses the ring, he's a useful fighter. You know, you're talking about 16 stone, 6'5", and he looks in good shape.
Come on, break, stop back.
But as we go up for the countdown for the fourth, it's Tyson ahead, cleaner punches and more of them. Excuse me, will you let go, I think Tyson's saying, but the bell will do it for him, and they're having another go after the bell. He's getting a better fight after the bell than it is during the round.
Box him a little bit this time.
Yeah, for the holding, not listen.
Use your jab. Box him a little bit. Snap the hard jab out. Snap it out. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me get around 6, 2 more now.
You want to keep the pressure on? Okay. You still got to use your jab more coming in then. You understand? Yeah, take that. Take that. You got that mouthpiece, right? All right, how you feel? You feel good? Let's see 5-5-5. 5-5-5.
Stay cool.
You don't miss him with your jab. Every time you throw it, which is occasionally, you don't miss him. Now,
Bounce on now. Use your jab. Get off first.
Deep breath.
1, 2. Go back out. Move, Blood. Move. Move this time. Get busy on him, Blood.
So out for round 5 then, and Tyson, as usual, ready for work. He can't get off the stool quickly enough.
Come on, step back. Follow your game.
And as you can hear, the Puerto Rican referee saying, I'm telling you again, to Mitchell Green, he's been hanging on a bit too much. I must say I can't blame him at times, but he's overdone it. But it's turned out a hard test for Tyson. He's never quite had this sort of opponent. His last one, James Quick Tillis, took in the full course. Good for experience, but I think Tyson would rather knock the man over and worry about the experience later on. Can jab hard too, Tyson. Shorter reach, of course, but he hurts with it. There he is, Tyson saying, come on, why don't you fight? He's tried to goad Mitchell Blood Green there. And it could work, but I doubt it. Oh, that was a good shot. He didn't get away from that one, and he couldn't hang on either, but he is now. Green trying to catch Tyson as he comes in. I mean, obviously he's a square on target and it could work, but it'll take a very good puncher to check this fellow. He really is the bull, isn't he, coming in there? And this, oh yes, he thinks it's funny too, and he's tried. That's exactly what Tyson wanted now, for Mitchell Green to open up with him. That suits him. It's a good laugh, isn't it, while you're belting the fellow around the body as well. That's what it's all about. Not only do they earn big money, these guys, they're enjoying doing it. And Tyson is reputed to be getting £140,000 for this one. And Green nearly walked out, and his end was only $20,000. But there you are, that's what it's about. If you're the attraction in the fight game, same in show business, I suppose, you get the money. It is always called show business with blood anyway, the fight game, and in this case we've got the nickname of Blood Green. So it's been a hard round in the 5th, a little bit of fun thrown in between the hard punches. Everything goes in this type of fight. The referee doing his best to pull them apart, but it's a real American rough style fight. So the famous garden where Joe Frazier opened this one against Buster Mathis.
Combination, Blood. 1, 2, 3, punching combination.
Come on now.
Punching combination, Blood. 1, 2.
You hear me, Blood? Stay busy on this guy. If you stay busy on
Punching combination.
Come on now.
Blood. Punching combination. Every time you come out, 1, 2, 3. You understand? Be first. Don't wait on the man. You understand what I'm saying?
Get it off.
Be first. That's all you
You're sick of it.
You know how it is. Now you got to punch.
Stay busy on him, Blood. Go off on him.
Blood,
Go
can't
off.
wait now. Where's mouthpiece?
Keep your chin down when your hands are moving better. The name is, but you gotta come right back. You gotta answer that. Don't let these judges let him steal around. You understand? You win the round, you win in every round. Look around those upper punching. Make sure you keep punching.
Coming out for the 6th round of the scheduled 10-round heavyweights. And the cornermen have really been nagging at both fighters. Tyson in the black trunks is being told, get in there, don't let these judges steal a single round off you. And the Mitchell Blood Green corner are saying stop holding, exchange punches with him and keep him off. And it's proved hard to do for Mitchell Green. He's a quality boxer in many ways. He's a bit of a spoiler. Everybody knows that in the business, and I imagine Tyson and his advisors did. He looks very much the old throwback fighter, doesn't he, Tyson? Even down to the boots, it doesn't even look as though he's wearing socks with them. There's a touch of the Floyd Patterson's there, almost leapt off the floor to throw that left hook there, Mike Tyson, of course, from the old Patterson camp with the late, great Custamato, his coach. Midway through the 6th, and Mitchell Green just doesn't know really how to cope with this fellow, nagging away and punching inside and hurting. And it's not doing him any favours to hold on. In a way, he'd be better off trying to at least jab and move around a bit, but I think he's running out of gas already. There's never any question of Tyson looking for experience and carrying an opponent. His last one went the course, and that's because the opposition's good enough. He's trying to knock them out with every punch, practically.
You gotta work inside too.
His style, he just wouldn't know how to carry anybody anyway. I mean, look at those punches going in. If he could land on Mitchell Green's chin, he'd do it now or between rounds if he had to. So the real arguments again at the end of the round. I tell you, they haven't stopped, particularly Tyson. Coming out for the 7th. And Tyson carrying the fight the whole time and actually totally unmarked despite the roughing that's going on inside there. The Puerto Rican referee has been nagging Mitchell Green the whole way through. No knockdowns. Tyson has managed to stop 19 of his 20 opponents. And he really is an exciting and unbeaten prospect at only 19 years old. Not exactly the opponent to make Tyson look, I would have thought, at his best. His height and extra weight and the mauling style has made it difficult for Tyson. And he's the man who's drawn this massive crowd in Madison Square Garden. looks in excellent physical condition, Green, and yet he hangs around a lot in the fight. I don't understand that. He looks too much of an athlete to stand there and just hold on. Oops, I don't blame him holding on for those uppercuts. They've been coming in all the time. That's the one that's been worrying Green. Not strong enough yet to catch him right to knock him down. Frustration there, you can almost see that, can't you, with Tyson, bearing the gum shield chain. Let go of me, I'm trying to hit you. So I suppose the Tyson management, Jim Jacobs, one of them, the ring historian, has convinced himself that he's got to give Mike Tyson this kind of opposition to really give him the experience for him to get to the top. And I suppose that's smart thinking, but it's not one that's pleasing the crowd at this stage. We've had some more exciting moments early on, and presumably more to come.
Let it go. Come on, step back, come on.
Well, how's Mitchell Green going to try and check this ball? I don't know. He'd probably be better off trying to throw the Matador's cape over him, because he can't stop him coming in.
Not booing you. It's all right. Let me get that water.
Stay, Mike. Just stay right now. He's deep.
Listen up. Listen good. Now we got to the side of the wall. But every time you throw the jab, you don't miss this guy. You understand? Yeah. You don't miss him. Just sit around and concentrate on the jab. Box him. Get
Over there. Yeah, come on. Come out with 3 or 4 punches, Blood, like you do in the bag. Bam, bam, bam. You understand? Get the jab out there and come with a combination behind the jab. What's wrong? You understand? Don't let him get inside and hit you with uppercuts. Keep him outside. You got to get in.
You hit him some good shots, okay?
Check it out.
Come on, baby. Go ahead.
Eighth round then. And the exciting prospect, the unbeaten Mike Tyson, has really been carrying the fight to this 6'5" Mitchell Blood Green, who's really been hanging on for dear life at times, and been nagged by the referee. A tough opponent really for Mike Tyson, the hotshot prospect at only 19 years old, straight out of the late great Customato camp, and really he's got similar style to Patterson, not as good a boxer as Floyd and Jose Torres, and it really is the typical D'Amato coaching, and he died just recently, and certainly Tyson said, I'll win that world title for him if nothing else. Meanwhile, he's getting well paid for this one, like £140,000 at Madison Square Garden, and he's packed them in, Tyson, the big hero in New York State. And this has been the pattern the whole time. The little fella trying to get stuck in and then nagged Blood Green to try and open up with punches more, because he's winning nothing, grabbing him, and he is in the 8th. Only lost 1 decision to Trevor Berbick, who's now world champion, and a split one, and he's looking good here, Green. He didn't do this too early in the fight. He was trying to discover what Tyson's ammunition was all about, and he was losing doing it. So the new version in many ways of a Joe Frazier or a Marciano, 5'11" Tyson, 215 pounds, had to give away a 10 pounds advantage. There it is, he'll lead with either hand. He's so unpredictable, Tyson. I can see now why 19 opponents failed to finish. He's wearing down tactics. Punches to the body, the head following through where need be. And if the opponent holds on, he gets a bit weary doing that. And that little spurt there from Green. Now he's blown himself out a bit. They got Tyson well in front. But it's been a tough test for him. He knows the business, Mitchell Blood Green, a notorious spoiler. Oh, yes, he's opening up well here now. Referee been a little bit tolerant in this round. He's been nagging them all the way through, particularly Green. Certainly not Tyson, really. He's just trying to get on with the job. So the countdown for the end of the 8th, scheduled for 10. And this fella really has welcomed new blood to the game.
Yeah, but close, a little close. You got to throw a little bit more. You got to throw more. You understand? A bit more, Mike. Come on. You let him have a big round. You understand? He had nothing left after that.
Spit it out. You don't miss him with any of them.
Take a deep breath and let out stuff. Deep breath. Take another one. Get right in his face this round. 9th round, baby. It's the 9th round. You understand? Yeah. He made that round close enough to steal. We're going to give that one to him. You got to come right out there with that.
No, that's right.
If I don't want to give it to him, you get out there and take it back. All right? I'm giving it to him. You take it back. You understand? Get out there and take it back. Get in there with that intensity. Let him punch your lip like you hit him a good right hand hook over there, but you didn't get to the side, you didn't double up. Where's the left hook?
Right to him, you do better when you take him. Right that water off the floor.
Clean it up. You got a flood there, guys.
Coming out for the 9th, having to clean the corner up. You've got a bit of a flood there, they said, in the corner. Stop the boxers from slipping. I'm surprised really that Tyson's corner said, well, we'll even manage to give that round to Green, so you've got to go out and take this one away from him. Well, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Little warning there for Tyson for a change. So the first look then at Mike Tyson, this little bull of a fighter, isn't he? And you can see why he's an attraction, really, because he's proved exciting, stopping 19 of 20 opponents. The last one to take in the distance was James Quick-Tillis. He weighs 15.5. There was a time when a 6'5" heavyweight would have been really a bit of a freak, but they're quite normal now, as you can see. Mitchell Green, and at 16 stone, he's quite mobile. That's when he stops holding a bit. I must say, he's overdone it in this one. I saw him do that when he defeated Purcell Davis in Atlanta earlier this year. Hit, hold, run, but he can't do it with Tyson. He takes the play away too much. Well, it's going to be interesting now if we can see Tyson in this new shake-up competition to settle a genuine one world champion instead of 3. And the Puerto Rican referee having to work very hard in this old mecca of big-time fighting at Madison Square Garden. Midway through the 9th. And inevitably they slowed down a bit. Mitchell Green, by the way, defeated Jumbo Cummings, you may remember was an opponent of Frank Bruno at the Albert Hall some time ago. Takes his chances, Tyson. Typical Customato talk from the Floyd Patterson, Jose Torres camp. The walk-in, square-on style and the hooks. Another case here of the bad boy making good in the ring there. Mike Tyson trying to get rid of a bit of an awkward pass, as he would put it. And he's done that so far, and he's just enjoying the adulation. And it's nice to be wanted again, he says. Can't fight inside at all, Mitchell Green. I suppose really it's just the height that does that. He's so long in the arms, you can't get inside with this little fellow. Well, they've been fighting after the bell, but at least they obeyed it that time.
Let's go, last round. Sit down. Last round. You got to give it everything you got. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
hands, Blood. Step to him. Don't wait on him. Step to him. Step to him, Blood.
He's gonna punch like that. Come on, baby.
So coming out for the last, relatively, isn't he, unmarked still. And although Blood Green has been caught a few times by both punches and head, he's still no cuts. And he's insisting on a handshake. They've banged away after the bell, particularly Tyson. He's let punches go. But they want the formality in the last round. And it looks as though Tyson could be taking the distance for the second time on the turn, having had him 19 of his first fights then stopped. As he's moving up in grade, it's obviously going to be more difficult for him to land those hard punches. But there you go. I mean, Floyd Patterson was beaten before he was champion. Joey Maxim defeated him. So from the same camp and a similar style, not as sharp a boxer as Floyd Patterson, but he's bigger, genuine heavyweight Mike Tyson, whereas Patterson really was a bit of a pumped-up light heavyweight. So the spoiling by Mitchell, nicknamed Blood Green, hasn't really come in his favour at all. He just can't keep this little bull of a fellow off. It's the first look that we've been able to see of him on British television, Mike Tyson. And that's the style all the way through. Burrowing in there, banging away at the body, sometimes flicking it to the head. He's a fair left jabber, but of course at disadvantage would reach here, in this case 6 inches. Oh, it's good punches downstairs. But he just hasn't been able to get Mitchell over at all. He hasn't got him down, or really likely to be down, I didn't think. But that's it. All these American heavyweights absorb punches so well. There isn't anybody really that's brittle-chinned in the top 10. So inside the last minute then, and can Tyson do it or not? Can he make another stoppage on this incredible record that he's got? Well, it's good jabber, isn't he, Mitchell Green? You see, he'd have done that early on, he'd have had more chance, but Tyson's won it all the way, the sheer volume of punches. Crowd jeering a bit because Mitchell Green has been hanging on and now opened up in the last, when they was hoping he'd do it before that. Just blowing a bit, Mike Tyson. Shines of inexperience, but at 19, what a prospect. So it's going to be too late for a knockout anyway now, because the bell would stop the fight. It's been Tyson all the way. He's chased. This has been the pattern. He's chased the whole time. And Green has been able to ride the punches, but right at the end he's pulled him off the referee, and Tyson knows it. I'm sure Green knows it, and we all know he's won clearly, and isn't he a character to watch this one?
Yes, a very one-sided affair there. In fact, 2 judges gave Green just 1 round, and the 3rd judge gave him 2. And perhaps we shall now eventually see Mike Tyson move into the series to unify the World Heavyweight Championship. He certainly has tremendous attraction over there. Well, now, the main event here today provided us with a real sensation. Pat Cowdell was defeated.